anywhere. And there's a lot we are doing here at HSN to extend our help to others this time of year. All right, let's talk about the Jillian. Yay, the Jillian. This is like their #1 best-selling shoe in the world. And that kind of sounds like a big, broad statement, but it actually is the truth. It's the #1 best-selling shoe in the world. It has the patented footbed that no one else can replace. Not only is it a big customer pick here today at HSN, you can read all the rave reviews online, but it's $25 off the regular retail price, and we've got more colors and sizes than you will find anywhere, and you can get it home for less than $20. So come check it out. We'll take you on a full tour. They are famous for their braids, and this one also has a nice little extra touch of class, which is this fascinating hardware here, which is a decorative metal button, which is just there for fun. Okay, let's talk about the colors. This one is called Gunmetal. Okay, so that's our Gunmetal. Isn't that pretty? It does have just a very slight shimmer to it. Oh, and by the way, you don't actually have to do any buckles or zippers. You can adjust both the top of the shoe and the ankle strap with the hook and loop closures. I'm sorry, we're calling this Pewter. There we go, Pewter. Gunmetal's coming up. There's a bunch of colors here. All right, this one is the Denim. So it definitely has like a true denim detail, just like your jeans would. Otherwise, they're all leather uppers. This one is going to be, I believe, the navy. So it has a little bit of navy and a little bit of like a gray in that beautiful twisted braid design. So that is our navy. This one is Cayenne. If you like a little bit of that vibrant sort of orange desert color, that's beautiful. This is going to be the white. It's a pure white, but this one also has like just a hint of that metallic silver running through that braid design to bring out the detail of the buttons. Next up, this one is going to be our dark brown. So that is a true dark brown with a little bit of light brown woven in. And then we have a black. It's all black, but you'll see kind of a fun combination of the matte black with the patent black. And then last but not least, we have the Gunmetal, which is more of a gunmetal gray and a bronze that are woven in. So big, big savings here today, $25 off. And then let's talk sizing for you on this one. We have sizes 5.5 all the way up to size 11 and completely adjustable. Whether your foot is narrow, whether your foot is a medium width, we've got your color and we've got your size. #1 best-selling shoe in the world in the brand of Aetrex. Laura, how can anyone go wrong on this one? And we have it on sale.
I know, it's absolutely amazing that it's even on sale because it is so incredibly popular. This does have that memory foam also that's built into it. You can see the cork bed, which is super cute and on style as well. And then it has the blown rubber outsole there on the bottom, which is going to help you also from slipping and sliding around if you get into some wet and rainy conditions there too. So it has the Met bar built inside of here in this pad. So all of our shoes, no matter what, have a lot of the similar same orthotic tendencies, okay? They are all supporting your Met bar here in the front to keep that foot from sliding too far forward and also to keep it from burning. Then we have the arch support. Remember, the arch support begins a little bit further back in your shoes here because we start with where it hits in the ankle and then continues to go down through the arches. So we support the arch the entire way. So none of it is flattening out when it hits the ground because this is raising up to be able to fill in those empty spaces. And of course, we have the plantar fasciitis heel cup that's supportive there as well. I love that you talked about you don't need to have a narrow width or a wide width shoe when it comes to Aetrex, especially with these types of shoes, because these shoes are adjustable. So for instance, I have a wide width shoe. When you have a wide width shoe, it's simply 1/4 of an inch wider than a normal shoe. So a medium shoe and a wide shoe are 1/4 inch difference in the width, which I understand because I have a wide foot also. It makes a huge difference when you're wearing shoes in order to have that comfort level. Except for us, because we have the hook and loop closures, you are able to make these wider if you need to, or if you have a very narrow foot, like my 95-year-old grandmother, you can make them as narrow and tight as you need to also. The same with the ankle because it has that foot and loop closure there. You can widen it or you can tighten it. The other thing too is that sometimes our feet grow during the day, right? We start out with our feet normal, and then during the day, because we've been walking a lot, we've been on our feet a lot, our feet swell. And so sometimes our shoes aren't so comfortable by the end of the day. And the first thing we want to be able to do is kick them off. Well, now you can adjust your shoe and make it more comfortable throughout the day. Or maybe it's that vacation that you're going on where the shoes start out soft, but they don't end up that way. You can, my Domino, this is my kitty cat, this is Domino, and he has a shoe fetish. You kick off shoes in this house and he's on top of them all the time.
I love that about cats. The same thing with my dogs. However, when they see the shoes, they know we're going out. So then it's all pandemonium unleashes, right? Let me give everyone some updates on colors. Now, while you're showing Carol there, that's the denim. How cute is that with your skinny jeans? If you've got a great boot cut, if you just love a great little go-to Diane Gilman jean, that's just gonna be fabulous. That's the denim color. I just put them on in the first color, which I think was the pewter. So see how cool this is? I'll show it to you in the pewter. Look at how it actually supports my arches. I have really high arches, and that is a blessing. And it gives you that wonderful heel cup, the comfort, the flexibility, the support. It's amazing. We talked about the denim. I'll hold it next to the navy so you can decide which one of the blues you're going to get. So here is the denim with a true denim. The navy, again, these are all done in leather. So that's a true dark navy. This is the Cayenne, which has that sort of a fun pop of orange, that sunset color. We've got a white with a hint of silver in the braid. We've got our dark brown with a little bit of light brown in the braid. You'll notice the decorative buttons are kind of designed to match. They'll tie in nicely to the color of your choice. And then we have it here for you in the black. And then it also comes in this great gunmetal, and I think that's what, is Kenya wearing the gunmetal? She says, yes, she is. But this is a sandal that conforms to your foot. It feels like it was made for you. It's a sandal with the orthotic built right in. So if you love Aetrex, if you wanna get in on this national brand, this is their worldwide bestseller. It's the Jillian. This is the one that you've probably worn. You'll treasure this for years, won't you? Won't you, Laura?
Yeah, you absolutely will. I mean, and the great thing about Aetrex is that, you know, not only are they good for you, not only do they feel good, and are they healthy for you and your body, and of course they're adorable too, but they are so well made that the durability in them is going to last you for years and years to come. So what I've done is actually, I brought you kind of a skeletal foot. Now, there are more bones in our feet than any other portion of our body. So there's 25% of the bones in our entire body are actually located inside of our feet. And one of the most important areas of that is right here. This little line is called the subtalar joint, and it lines up directly below the ankle. This subtalar joint is where our arch begins, and this is what tends to roll in or roll out. So we tend to hear words like overpronation or underpronation. Maybe if you've gone to a podiatrist before, he said, you overpronate. We need to straighten out your walk because of your overpronation. Most of us tend to do that, as well as our model Donna, who is also an overpronator as well. So the thing is, in order to reduce overpronating, what we want to do is to be able to give your foot that support and straighten that foot out. So with Donna, if you've noticed, we drew a little dotted line on her foot, right? There's a little straight line with a little dot. The dot is where her ankle is. And if you notice in the before picture, notice how her ankle is rolling in. Donna's an overpronator. Well, when you overpronate, you get heel pain. You may get foot burn. You may have ankle pain or knee pain, lower back pain, upper back pain. These are all things because our body is not properly supported and not properly aligned. But if you look at her after picture, if you notice the before, her ankle was turning in, and in the after, her ankle was perfectly straight because her ankle was properly supported in the shoe, because that subtalar joint is actually being supported exactly where the arch support begins inside of every single Aetrex shoe you'll order from us. So whether it's the Jillian, whether it's the Fiji, maybe it's the resets coming up, every single one we have gives you that support in the shoe. And then the support starts here, right below the ankle. As you can see, it continues through the arch and then goes into the front as well. So whether you have, you know, foot burning, oh, this is a great shoe. Don't let me forget this one for bunions. Okay, so let me show you this up close. Notice how it has these two straps right here. If you have had straps before that are uncomfortable and maybe dig in, I don't want you to worry about that with Aetrex. We thought about that. One, again, it's adjustable because we have this with the hook and loop closure, so you can adjust it as you need to. But also, this is actually called a bunion pocket. So it hugs your bunion from either side and keeps it in place, and therefore gives you some more support. And also back here, notice we have nice wide straps. So it is a sandal, but back here, it really holds your foot like a shoe. So you don't have to worry about your ankles or your back of your feet sliding back and forth in this either. So from toe to heel, you're getting full support all the way front and back, and of course from top to bottom. And the back even has padded cushioning in the strap to even make that more comfortable.
I know, I mean, they think of everything. Let me just walk you through a few of those details. See that little divot right here? Yeah, that's for that tendon, that's for that bone that maybe pokes out the back of your foot. This is padded. Again, there's the arch support. Let me tell you, the sandals you're wearing right now, I'm sure they don't have an orthotic built right in. You have this lovely suede-like footbed, which feels so dreamy and so soft. You've got this comfort of the memory foam. You've got the support. You've got the alignment. You've got the incredible balance. Everything that you want is in this shoe. It's pressure relieving. It's shock absorbing. These are the most comfortable and healthy shoes you have ever worn. You've got to try Aetrex. Today's your day. Not only do we have that great smart deal at the beginning of the hour, but these are $25 off our regular price. So let me go through the colors really quickly, our last final second, so you can jump in. And remember, we've got 5 flex pay for you as well. So here's the denim blue. Next to it is the navy. And then we have, I believe we're calling that Cayenne, thank you. Here's our beautiful white. We've got our dark brown. We've got our black. We've got our gunmetal, and then I'm wearing what was that first color? Pewter. I'm wearing the pewter, which has a little bit more of that sort of a silvery sparkle to it. I think you're gonna love those. So jump online, go order at hsn.com or give us a call. But I do not want you to miss out on Aetrex. It's our only hour that is scheduled for Aetrex for, as far as we know, the entire season. So I would hate for you to miss out. Jump in, you're gonna really get a great sandal, you're gonna live in, you're gonna walk in, and you're gonna be so glad that you purchased that for yourself today. You're gonna be so thrilled. Okay, here's another little goodie. In case you're just joining us, here was the smart deal that kicked